Hello there, everyone. I'm Ryan Clancy, one of the Client Success Managers here at Educational Networks. Welcome to How to Create an Email List or Newsletter. Let's get started, everybody. Once we log in, our next step is to locate where it says Email List. And to get started with creating a new email list or newsletter, we select Create Email List. And from here, all we got to do is fill in the fields. So what I'm going to start here with is I'm going to start with the name of this here. So it's going to be our email list or newsletter for the Career Programs Department. So I'm going to start by typing in Career Programs. Perfect. We can then also add a description in. So I might put something in such as, join us as we recognize students and share upcoming events from the Career Programs team. Perfect. Our next step is to go ahead and decide who we would like to be editors for our email lists here. To go ahead and add that on, you just click on the drop-down menu. And in this case, for the purpose of this webinar, I'm going to designate myself to be an editor for this. Then what we need to do is we need to ask ourselves, do we want to link this to another page on the website? In this case, that is definitely something that I want to do. Career Programs already has a page on Green Tech High School's website. So what I do is I click on the drop-down menu, and I just got to select Career Programs from here. Perfect. Our last step is perhaps the most important, and that is to decide as to whether or not we want to go ahead and we want to auto-subscribe individuals for this. So in this case we do, though this would normally be a newsletter that we would definitely subscribe students and parents to. For the purpose of this webinar, we're going to go ahead and subscribe our website administrators, school administrators, as well as our teachers to this. Perfect. We have one other question to ask ourselves, and that is, do we want to go ahead and give our editors the option to post these messages on the website? I think that's definitely something very cool to be able to do. So in this case here, I'm definitely going to do that. So what I do is I check the box, then I go in and I select Save. All right, perfect. We've gone ahead and we've added our new email list for Career Programs. As a matter of fact, if we go back to the Career Programs page on the website, we're going to see that an area here has been created for email lists. I can select this, and this is where I can go to actually view messages for this. And if I was a student or parent, I could also go here to subscribe to this email list. Let's go ahead and send out a message. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate back over to the admin site. Then I'm going to click Posts. From here, what I'll do is I'll select Add Post. So as you can see here, what we're going to do is we're going to start by adding in our message here. So in this case, it is almost March, so we'll type in March monthly newsletter. Whoops, hang on one moment. Perfect. Then what we need to do is we need to add in our message for this. So I can either type that in. If I've already written it out, I can copy and paste it in too. So I have written this out, so I am going to copy and paste this in. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to plain text. I'm going to go over to where I have this stored. I'm going to highlight over this and then paste this in here. After I've done that, I can absolutely go in and then switch this back to rich formatting. To do that, what I do is I just select this here, and I can make any formatting changes I like. So, maybe I want to go ahead. Actually, this looks pretty good, so I'm just going to leave this be here. It also gives us the option of adding attachments. So maybe you prefer to send your newsletter as a PDF, and you can definitely go ahead and do that. In this case, I have a flyer for our career fair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Browse. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find that here, and I am using a PDF. And you generally want to use PDFs because PDFs are a universal file type. That means regardless as to the type of device that students and families are using to be able to go and to view this email and in turn this flyer, whether it's a smartphone, a PC, a Mac, or tablet, all those devices can view PDFs. From here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to check this box here. So I definitely want to go ahead and publish this message on the website. I go in and I click Send. I click OK. And what happens now is not only did we go ahead and send it to our 10 subscribers, we can go back over to our page for the newsletter on our Career Programs page, and we can view our newsletter here. We can also view our flyer for our career fair too. What we see here is exactly what the recipients on our email list would see. We see the text that we've added in and also the option to be able to access the flyer for the career fair. Everyone, I want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your busy days to join us here for this quick presentation on email lists. Remember this, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. I have my email address and my phone number in the description below. On behalf of the entire EduNet team, everyone, thanks for joining us. All of us look forward to seeing you at our future presentations. Take care, everybody.